So you need to get the sail sort of in line with the wind, but pull it in so it's not flapping, just on the edge of flapping. You're trying to get the sail so it will give you the most forward motion, right? And the most forward motion will happen if the boom is as far forward as you can get it, because the sail's pulling the boat then. If the wind's at 90 degrees to the boat, like this, yeah, then the sail should be at 45 degrees, more or less. So let it out.
It's not even pulling.
No, there's no wind at the moment. There will be in a minute when we get around the corner. Hello and welcome back to Aurora for another nice little weekend that we've got going here. Once again, we don't know where we're heading out, but yeah, we're just coming out late in the day on a Friday and just enjoying and then seeing where we end up. The wind's just filling in now. Once again, we've started off with a cracking sail. We're doing 7.5 knots, touching 8 sometimes. Beam reach, fantastic conditions to go out into the archipelago on, I can tell you. However, Tanya's cleaning obsession has come to a new level again. She's now cleaning fenders.
You idiot! I'm cleaning fenders because I'm putting covers on.
Yeah.
Believe me, I'm not normally cleaning fenders, but we bought some new fender covers. This is what it looks like. Really nice. I think it's gonna be very good. So these not only protect the fender, but they also protect the boat. And that also means that we don't have to worry so much about if a fender go over a window, they won't leave any marks. And we won't have any black marks on the side of the boat.
Tanya was also saying somebody had said to her that fender socks may not be the best idea because they can get sand inside them and start scratching or sanding the side of the hull, literally. But I don't think you're going to have that problem up here in Scandinavia. We don't have that much sand flying around, just mainly rock. There is some sand, but it's nowhere near like what it would be near the Sahara, for example, down in the Mediterranean or something like that. So yeah, I think they're going to be a good investment. So just to add to that, you know, even this year on the first year of the fenders going on the side of the hull without socks, you can already see, you know, slight scuff marks where they've moved up and down the hull. So I think fender socks will do the hull a huge favor and us a favor in the polishing side every year as well. So.
And they say that they make the fenders last 4 times as long. I don't know what the normal lifetime of a fender is.
Hammering through the archipelago at the moment, doing 8 knots on a close reach. Amazing. This is what Friday should be all about. Just getting out, doing some sailing, getting rid of the week. Tanya's braking the boat. You son of a... He's going to end up directly in my way in a minute. Or more like, we're going to be directly in his way. No. Okay guys, this is real excitement now. We've actually found a seal, finally, on a rock in Sweden. This is really exciting. Now, hopefully we can get closer. This is the beauty. Yeah. Without hitting the rocks as well. Saw a seal.
Yeah, let's drop anchor.
Beautiful sail now, honey.
Yeah.
We literally left like 2 boats standing while they were trying to attack. You know, they were trying to pull in the Genoa and put it over to the other side while they were tacking and all that stuff. And it slows it down a lot, slows the boat down a lot. So when we tack, the self-tacking jib is really a godsend when it comes to the archipelago. I might have said this a few times before, but it's a really nice thing to have. It's not a nice thing to have in the light winds, but when the winds are good, then it's a nice setup, I can tell you. We might just stay here for the entire weekend, to be honest, so I'm gonna decide whether to actually release this as an episode or not. Just so lazy this weekend. It's been a hard week, and you know, just been counting down the days to the weekend. So due to the corona crisis, they've actually closed the sauna, which kind of makes sense but doesn't make sense in another way, because how can a virus live in 90 degrees inside a sauna? I don't know, but I think it's just the social aspect of it. So yeah, fair enough. I can't really complain about the sauna not being working, because there's a lot of people out there in the world that just can't get to their boat at all, or can't even get out of the apartment. They're on severe lockdown. So we're very lucky in Sweden to be able to get out on the boat and pretty much live lives sort of normally. It's not really a lockdown in place. So I've done a terrible job in filming over the last 20 minutes, because I didn't film my arrival, didn't film setting up the barbecue, didn't really film anything. Just crashed in here. It was getting a bit late, so we needed to get the barbecue going, and now we can cook some sausages. So sorry guys, you've seen this like 20 times now on our channel, but Träskö shares must have gone up slightly since we got a boat, you know. 25% at least. Should invest in them actually, that makes more sense. Cheers.
Cheers.
If there's one thing Tanja can do in life, it's make a Danish hot.
Thank you. The one thing. Ketchup. A good mustard. And then the secret Danish ingredient that
the sun on it.
I finally found in Sweden. It's called remoulade.
For English it's called remoulade.
It's no. Yes.
That's how you spell it, remoulade.
And then it's a mix of raw onion, finely chopped, roasted onions.
See, the English would have just eaten it by now. They can't wait this long.
In Denmark, this would be a hot dog with everything.
Yeah.
And then you have, what do you call these?
Pickled gherkins, or pickled cucumbers, sorry.
And there you go.
Nice, I'll take that.
One Danish hot dog.
Well done, honey. Now the world knows how to make.
At least Sweden will know how to not put shrimp salad on sausages. It's perverse.
There's black sheep free roaming around the island. Quite funny to hear them. So funny sheep. Seals and sheeps in the nature today. Look at them. Should really go down there and help her, but you know, she can manage. She's pretty confident now. I'm just packing up the barbecue up here anyway. But yeah, what a beautiful setting.
I am making jam for the first time.
Yeah?
Weirdly enough. Yeah, a colleague of mine have a lot of rhubarbs in his garden. So I got some rhubarbs And instead of making a pie, because we don't really eat that much pie, I made like a jam instead. And it's very easy. You just cut the rhubarb up in chunks, pour half the amount of sugar as you have rhubarbs, and then you just boil it up, very low heat. And then for this I actually made it with a twist, so I put lemon zest in. So not while it's boiling, just when you turn off the heat, I just put some lemon zest in, and it just gives it that really, really good flavor just at the end. So now I'm just boiling some water so I can make sure the glasses are very clean, and then I'm gonna pour it in and cool it off.
Nice, honey.
First attempt, and it tastes really good.
Mm?
Yeah.
Awesome.
And then I'm making tzatziki as well on the side.
Mm. Many projects.
Yes, so I just what do you call that? Grated up the cucumber, and I'm just gonna peel some garlic and make the yogurt that goes with it. So I'm having a little kitchen session, which is nice.
Yeah. Winds have got up quite a lot actually. It's blowing about 25 knots out there, but that's the beauty of Scandinavia, is that you can find these protected anchorages from a specific wind. Some anchorages are protected from all winds from all directions, but Träskö Storö is protected from like a sort of northerly and a easterly wind. The trick is to buy one of the Swedish books. It's called a Hamguide or a Hamguiden, one of those two. And they tell you all the different places in the archipelago where to go, which winds they're protected from which direction, where the toilets are, and all the facilities and all the advantages around the area. They're really quite useful. And there was one guide that was available about 10 years ago that was written in English for me. But they've stopped printing it, so I need to find it secondhand somewhere, but I wish they would print that in English again. Yes, I should learn Swedish. I've been here for like 7 or 8 years now, and I can understand quite a lot of Swedish, but not talk it very well, so I need to brush up on that. But some people come in and they choose to anchor as well, just for the simplicity. And usually they do this in case they want to leave very early in the morning and not create too much of a disturbance, which is very considerate actually. There was about 6 boats in here last night, and they all left by the time that we woke up. It's time for the first dip of the year. Temperature is just over 13 degrees. This isn't pleasant. Pretty cold. Just dived under the boat. It's very clean. Very good this year. We were just in the situation where the powerboat next to us, the anchor, he was slowly, over a period of time, bringing it in bit by bit, just to tighten it off, until we found out in the end that it wasn't actually gripping onto anything. It just was bringing up a clump of weed basically, so we had to go out in the dinghy and reset his anchor. He almost broke the bow ladder against the shore, but yeah, the winds are getting a bit strange around here at the moment. There's a big eddy in here and it's pushing the boats all over the place, so it's like, you know, he described it as piano strings going off on each rope. But we got it sorted. Let's go for a walk and play with some sheepsies maybe. What did you say sheepsies were?
Small grey and black sweaters on legs. Look at them, it is.
If you've ever seen the movie Zootopia, I think it's called, when the wolves, you start a howl with the wolves. I'm going to try and start a bar now. Bah.
Gary, quit it. You're going to start a howl.
I didn't start it.
You shall not pass. They must be twins. I've told you I am at one with the sheep. You are too white for sheep.
I just wanna be your morning light. Fire burns down and the embers slow, but I never get cold when it's
There's a lot of blueberries on the island, and I just read on one of the signs that in Sweden the Swedish forest is estimated to produce 250,000 tons of blueberries a year, which is amazing.
It says sauna closed. Something, 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 something.
Due to the corona pandemic, the archipelago societies saunas are temporarily closed.
No. That's a shame. It's our favourite sauna, I think. It's dinner time.
So, and then you have like, so you can stuff it.
It's like a pie. It's like a burger pie.
Yeah, you could say.
Mm.
And then I stuff it with, these are stuffed with feta cheese and sun-dried tomato. I found out I actually haven't made enough stuffing, so could have been a bit more in. And then you just take a bit more meat and you put it on the top here and sort of spread it out. And then you close it. And then you sort of mash it in there, and out should come a patty.
Looks good, doesn't it?
Like that. There you go.
Sweet. That's like beast burgers.
Yes, they are a bit big. They are a bit big. But my tzatziki got a bit too over garlicked, so that has to compensate.
No vampires tonight.
Oh,
Cheers. Time for another beer. Tanya will be up in a minute and we can do some chilling out in the sun. It's going to be quite nice. Nice evening. But we've got a hell of a lot more guests than we did yesterday, for sure. Today's Saturday, so it's a weekend day. These are the biggest burgers I think we've grilled on this thing. Like, we almost need a bigger barbecue for these things. Potatoes, tzatziki, beast burgers, salad, wine. Happy days, honey.
this is so nice. Nervous when you film me.
No, it's fine.
Beautiful.
Yeah. You know this one, honey? Amazing Grace. Beautiful. Now, I know what you're thinking. Yes, we haven't moved hardly anywhere this weekend, but it's been fantastic. Though I've said it a few times, it's been fine. Yeah, why go anywhere when you just want to chill out for the weekend? Super nice. Hey. The wind is doing 18 knots and we've got full sail up going downwind, doing about 8 knots. Or 7.5, 8 knots. I may have to start thinking about reefing in when the wind gets up to its full extent, but for now it's okay, it's comfortable. We've been super lucky so far in these last weekends with all of the great winds that we've had. Today's no exception. Just having a great sail back. Should be back in about 4 hours. Back to work for the week. Bit of a sad moment. Well, a couple of things I do to prepare for these like heavy conditions or heavy wind. When it doesn't look like a lot now, but as soon as we get into the open, the wind's going to be blowing a hell of a lot, and that's what the Swedish archipelago can do to you. Through all these islands and everything, as soon as you get a channel and an open space, you'll get a lot of wind coming through. So first thing first, life jackets. We should always have our life jackets on, but a lot of the time it's calm, really calm conditions. And there's at least 2 of us on the boat. On the mast as well, you've got 2 different settings on the winch there for the roll in, roll out on the sail. We make sure to flick it from free over to ratchet, because then we can actually reef the sail without having to go up there and then change it over. We're ready to go and we're ready to reef that. Another thing to do is just make sure that we've got the main sheet on the winch, so if the wind becomes too heavy, I can release the main sheet. I'm actually considering using that side of the main sheet at the moment, so I can have the jib sheet on this side as well, just in case we need to adjust that or sheet out any of the sails in case it gets too much. You relaxed?
Yeah, found a new good spot. I can see the sails, I can see the chart plotter, and I'm comfortable.
Nice. There's one option that we didn't choose to go for with this boat, is you get the helmsman seats that come back here, where I can basically sit here like this. But we didn't choose to go for those because basically I'd rather have the space available around here to move and to work with the ropes and everything. You know, I haven't tried it with the helmsman seats there, but I just like the open space here. Feels a bit more practical. And most of the time you're heeled over anyway, so you'll be sat on this side or this side. We are absolutely flying down this channel at the moment. Really nice. 7.3, 7.4 knots. Beautiful sail.
Do you feel like you're on top?
This is on the edge of where we need to reach. So we are being overtaken by unknown boat over there. due to the fact that we've got slightly lighter winds, but they have got performance sails. It's a nice looking boat though. I think it's I'm not sure what that is actually. We were putting up a fair fight, but as soon as the wind dropped, yeah, they're doing an extra two knots on us now. And we were more or less matching at 8 knots when the wind was good. Tanya's putting out the fenders now. And it's time to say goodbye again. Thanks for joining us to Storö Träskö. I know we only went to one place, but that's just the way it is sometimes. Drop us a like if you like it. And feel free to subscribe. Thanks guys, cheers, see you next time, bye.